Greetings everyone, and Grade here of another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on the left side is the blue Incans, we have Alain95. So on the right side is the magenta, or why did I say magenta? Red Ethiopians, who have Skelebro. He's going to eat some of the meat, and he has killed off and sealed the den of skunk dens. Blah, I can't speak right now. For names of the map, we have a very important name of the map. We got the sheep. You can collect those sheep and leave them glory. Other natives map, we've got the Cree settlement, which does give you access to the Cree trackers, a light infantry units with really high health, but closer, if I remember correctly, closer to crossbowman damage. And Cree cores the boys, so get some French villager variants. And a Huron settlement, which gives you the Huron matlich, and you can employ out a boatload of these guys. They're expensive and they're heavy. Not particularly great, but the sheer amount of them, the sheer mass you get of them, can cause some issues. No deck. We have a deck here, the EAU deck. I'm not sure what that means. Villagers being shipped on it does also have access to American allies. Which, maybe the Zaptec allies would be good. Due to the fact that he's fighting against Ethiopians, so a bit more heavy infantry. Salt ponds. So we've got some naval cards here. Got the Chimmy Runner temple as well. As well as the Cha Cha Poya support. Over here, got the Melon 1v1. I have no idea what the melon's supposed to stand for. Melanin? Yeah, that's probably a little bit too streamer brain to say. We have some Jesuit allies as well as Somali allies. Sinar horsemen allies or mercenaries, as well as a band of Cannoneer mercenary allies. See, hand infantry combat, so makes your Shotel wars more healthy and stronger. And going on with Sebastopol mortars. Polar bears now being angry at each other. Polar bears are a bit more of durable size. They have a 420 health as well as 10 damage. Does get a stun attack there. Or for 100 wood. Quite a long, prolonged fight, that's for sure. Now the Ethiopian player can age on up. He's aging up with the Sudanese. His opponent is aging up with the Elder. Respect your elders. He does find a handful of sheeple here to fatten on up. And we now got Community Plaza here. Incans do get a free llama to start out with. Sheep cannot cause drama at the Community Plaza. Only the drama llamas can cause be at the Community Plaza. A lot of wood being collected up by the Incan player, so it looks like he's going to be eyeing for either fishing boats or concha houses. And now Red's also going for a trade post here. We've got a bandit rifleman captured who does a staggering 40 damage. That is a lot of damage. Putting some pretty big holes into this Emir, or whatever it's called, for the Ethiopians. Who does find water there. One plays against the Commerce Age, does get his free, what's we call it? Oh, I saw a, some sort of Travis there. I must be going crazy. Eagles runners running around. Of course, both players going for a trade post. Got another granary here to help collect up the local fauna. And now do have the two Warthog Travises. Give him pretty good amount of proxy capability as well as extra health most toward Travis's. Local doggos starting going down. These unique scout, shock scout things I'm talking around, Choskui, or however you pronounce that. Emiya's gonna be trying to gun him down. They do bonus damage versus mercenary as well, so they are effectively also as a spy. But I think spies have like a really high multipliers, like 4 times 400 or times 40, so 4,000% damage. Sudanese Red Sea trade improvements, so it does give him some Red Sea wagon builders. Some more camps are going to be established there. Boom, Spearmen being deployed on in by Blue. He has 2 war huts here for defense. Now I've got some Sudanese dervishes, or no, those are Gassienas, which are a heavy infantry unit. They attack faster than other heavy infantry. But I think their damage output's lower. I think they also have slightly higher health. I think they're like 170 health as opposed to 150 for a musketeer. Got some plume spearmen here. Looks like Blue did find a scout, a Boston man with a holding mackerel and scattergun. Let's see, nope, they have less health, same damage as a musketeer, 1 more range than a musketeer. In theory, I always wonder, the increased attack speeds whenever an enemy is nearby. In theory, if one of your opponent's units get too close, their attack speed may just get ramped up for free, and they can target other things in the meantime. Never really know that for sure. We do now have a good number of jungle bowmen, light infantry units. They do have standard attack speed, similar damage to a crossbowman, but with higher anti-heavy multipliers than a crossbowman. Not full skirmisher, but pretty well enough. There's being researched as well as some Shotel warriors, which are shock infantry units, good against the jungle bowmen. They will be countered by the plume spearmen. Good number of Shotel warriors are on the field now. We got 9. As with mass number of Gassienas, Bandit Rifleman took a pretty good volley there. He does go down there. He'll take out the Cherokee Rifleman. Also save that from a tree. We also got these livestock values being maxed out, as well as being pretty well fattened. Has a couple sheep there, but 1 Zebu cattle. Sheep can only go up to 300, while Zebu cattle can go up to 500. After all, cows are awesome. I don't know how many times I need to say that. I think as well, the livestock market value is almost at 100%, which we'll cover. But that will max out before he fully fattens the cattle. So I think it's a good idea to trade that was 100%. So you can reset that value for the sheep later on. Also bringing some higher band of Canadian mercenaries. I believe they are a Obuscun variant. In other words, light infantry with siege damage. So it should be very useful against these plume spearmen, as well as reasonably effective versus the jungle bowmen. Got 34 military units versus 31. Shotel warriors do also have a slight multiplier versus light infantry, as well as a higher than normal attack speed. Shock. They are classic shock, so these guys will do bonus damage to the plume spearmen, but he does have a good number of them. The Gassiena's getting a lot of free damage of those plume spearmen. Gassiena's going to be running, or the Shotel warriors going to be running past them now. Finish them all off. Now the Shotel warriors can advance. They're snared. There we go. They're now moving fast. More plume spearmen there. They need to get pushed on forward. Unless the Shotel warriors will go down there. Getting intercepted by those plumed spearmen. There's the cannoneers. Yep, they are obelisk gun variant. Range, infantry, light infantry, siege damage, obelisk gun multipliers. Not full skirmisher multipliers, but they do siege damage. Red's not falling back. Good number of jungle bowmen just getting a lot of free damage there. Some of the cannoneers are getting hit. They do also have 18 range, which is pretty good. Another round of Shotel Warriors established. More Plume Spearmen. Oh, we got a shipment of Shotel Warriors, 6 of them. Probably not a good idea to go for the Jesuits. He's finally gets to meet Jungle Bowmen. And against Plume Spearmen, they can do some work. They have a bit of AoE with them. Maybe better just go to the prize bowl relatively soon, I would say. It says it can be fattened further. He has a number of sheep he can... Yep, his sheep is starting to get pretty fattened. Livestock value has been recovered, so you can go for the wood. It's probably a good idea to go for a bit of wood. And bring in the prize bowl to bring in the gold. Bring in the money. Let's see, what's this? Ormoroma migration. Ships 1 villager. Ships 1 additional villager for each one of you lost so far this game. Okay, so that is a notify your opponent's raids card. Spend a shipment to hopefully recover no more than 15. Like one of the sheep will have been sold. Yep, maybe the coin or the influence next shipment he should get, or the bowl, prize bowl. Blue has established from fishing boats and fields, so we got 38 versus 32. Plus we got the contra houses, which are numbered in a 6 out of 12. So if we get that +5, so it's basically 43 versus 32. It's hard to calculate the cattle at the livestock market though, but they does add at least maybe 1. Got number 2 runners, which will be counted by the Gaussianas. Shota warriors in large numbers going around the far side of the trading post. Push way forward, does find some of those plume spearmen. Red has a sizable armor here. The cannon mercenaries can be very useful in this situation. Shota warriors do offer 13 damage. These are the unique scouts, so he has a number. He has the scout temple, which actually give them sizable multipliers. Shota warriors charge way forward, trying to take out those jungle bowmen. He does have some war huts for defense. Though these villagers, they may want to start running up north to avoid being spotted. More plume spearmen charging way forward, trying to deal with Shotel warriors. He's also going to be fighting in the middle of the town center. War huts will provide some good fire support. Plus, it does. They do bonus in versus the shock infantry as well. Now we've got a round of standard shimmy runners. More Gaussianas here come for torch damage. They have relatively standard torch damage from musketeers and heavy infantry. Otherwise, adequate. Trying to torch down the war hut. Kansas currently garrison with 11 villagers, so is able to get some good fire support. We're ready to shot these Gaussianas. Another round jungle bowman. Oh, see, it just has enough to poison some of these Gaussianas to 0 health. There's another round of Shotel warriors. Single Chimney runner charging way forward. There's more Chimney runners there. He does have a decent number of fishing boats, so he may have... Oh, he has a good number of the Choskwas. He may want to eject those. Apparently they can get inside the town center. I know they can get garrison inside of the Tombos, the trading posts, unique trading posts for the Incans, for some sort of effect. Does get those guys out. They are classified as shocks, so Gacinas will do bonus damage to them in melee. Looks like some of these villagers going down here as well. Evacuate some of his villagers up here. So he has 10 villagers down, so he's down to 37 versus 37, so equal. Plus, there's also all these punch houses, but fishing boats do collect less in food. So roughly equal. My apologies, I have my microphone again. Good number of jungle bowmen on the field. And the war huts are still just generally fine away, though they're almost down. So he needs to get the auto repair on this one, and this one won't hurt as well. Or make it less hurt by repairing it. It has feelings, you know. Selective lodging room research. More Shotel wars, more Gacinas. Got the Gacina damage. Over here, more of the Plume Spearmen. We do actually have the Conquistador spawn in the field. Light Inca Cavalry with 18 damage, 1 AoE. In other words, they are mostly light support unit. Light cavalry support unit, I should say. Villagers migrating down south, a little bit risky, but also a bit safe. Because concealment is the first thing under Sarah staying alive. And one of the YouTubers that I watch, Spookston, the Survivor Building Onion. First layer is concealment. If you can't get seen, you can't be shot. If you're not seen, don't die. Shotel warriors get a good strike on there on the jungle bowmen. The policemen now engaging them, but they're simply way outnumbered. Unique scout things do also have a good amount of health to hold the line, but he just got ripped apart. His armor is far too small to push forward like that. I've got the American allies. I think the Zaptok warriors would be excellent right now because they are a Jaguar Proud Knight variant, which gives him bonus damage versus shock and versus heavy, as well as cavalry. The Zaptok warriors are just going to be very good, useful right now. Hope it goes to the Zaptok lightning warriors. He has 2 native embassies in the field. I haven't seen a button here selected that he selected either of them. There's a good number of Chimney runners, which are technically countered by the Gacinas. They are which does bonus damage to melee against the shock troops. War hut now being built here. Chimney runners getting some damage. They're not being retaliated, so get some free damage there. There's to throw a spear. Does lose no war hut. Yeah, I think not going for the Zaptok Lightning Warriors early enough is probably what may make Blue lose this game. He's just unable to relieve the pressure off of him. Because right now, the Zaptok Lightning Warriors would literally counter everything he fights. Shotel Warriors and Gacinas. But either way, this ain't great saying. Thank you for watching. On to the next replay.